So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia. 6 foot tall with a weight of 160 pounds. His reach is 72 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Sugar Ray. Here comes Jaime the Beast Munguia. Very intimidating, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. Rarely takes a step back. He's all forward.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Where are the jabs? Where are the body punches? These two guys are just going after each other's chin. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this fight.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me... Sugar Ray is down. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab slick. Just get in with him back and then we'll go again. But he got complete. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Good man. You say focus? Ping in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
You're starting to make mistakes and switching up immediately to switch back on it. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure out. Good work.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get to
Power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You know it.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Got him this round.
Up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. I don't want to load that.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect you. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That hook just can't find the target. Nice counter shot. It's knockout or... Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Go back on the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. They're good.
Safe together. He was close to this fight, and now he's right back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
So he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. You were thinking.
Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Anybody?
The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
Mugia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. To be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Also over there, you've got to together.
And you say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Yeah. Don't want to lose this fight there. Come on, you've let him back into this. You better.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Go again.
All right, hands beautiful. That's it. Just stop working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. They can't figure it out.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
That jab doesn't find a home. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Much better. He's on your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
This is some defense at the end of all of that. And do what you got to do. Do what?
And breathe while he's stepping on. Get out there and switch.
The gaps will appear. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking for that.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
He's ready to go. He's gone already.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He has to be careful not to punch himself out. Missing with the left uppercut. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Both men step back for just a moment. Needs to put some combination work together. Whoa, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe it! One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down! So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters. Up against them, Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall, with a reach of 67 inches.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face, that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Jaime the Beast Munguia, when your hometown is Tijuana, Mexico, you're gonna be a problem. The knockout machine looks for another victim here in this one. Juan Manuel.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the hard-hitting knockout artist and a super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime Munguia. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. That jab doesn't score. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twist. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the left hook. Nice idea, and that hook lands. And that hook scores. They better start respecting each other's. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man, good man. Just save.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and
set him up. Where you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Hey, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get.
Guys will see it and ride it out. Go out there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Let's do it.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two fighters are made for one another. There's a counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Getting back into this, you're betting this.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? You were thinking.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Get back, get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off, and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, alright? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Two straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
On the end of that jab, you're getting your timing already. The right time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Now you've let him back.
Can't figure you out. Great work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, I don't know about you, but I have no clue who's winning this round.
Todd, have you ever heard the saying, the true power is behind the throne? It's the cornermen, it's what they say to their fighters, how they pump their fighters up. The true power is behind the throne. The fight...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Do you believe what we are seeing? That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
One punch could change everything in this battle. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Won't score with that right uppercut. So close with that uppercut. That hook won't score. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I like that, Samantha. Stay focused.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
Think about the defense on the end and what to do.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your time up.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. A perfect counter lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. The jab misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Munguia now. He's in some serious, serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Hold it right there. And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was gonna go. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it, kitchen sink.
You're thinking,
Go out, the first minute, stick on the jab, and then stop.
don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out.
Shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Come on, you've let...
8th round. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no feet.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That hook was off target. Missed with that jab. The straight right just misses. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork. or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
His stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe, just get your breath back.
He was close to this fight, and now you're letting back into it.
Shots, good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about
confidence way. Go out, the first minute, stick on the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need
the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
You've let him back into it. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
Okay, so we can't give you out. Great work. Relax now. I don't want you to.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got
to take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Switching up immediately.
It's out. Go out there and finish him. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't cheat.
There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. Munguia now crumbles to the canvas. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's call out Jaime Munguia in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
3 shots. Keep smart.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block them.
That left hook missed. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. Did you see that? Oh, my word, the Mexican now in real trouble. Munguia is down. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Hold it right there. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. One round. There's the bell to start round 8. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
What? Is he going to punch himself out? The 3 judges. Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jaime Munguia, 6 foot tall, with a weight of 160 pounds. His reach is 72 inches. And his opponent, Zhu the Monster Khan, 175 centimeters tall. That's the exact number, as his reach as well, 175. And he weighed in at 60 kilos.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky.
It's the monster, Zhu Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, an entire country. Hopes that this man can get the job done.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And that's the opening bell, round 1. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missing with the uppercut. Jab slightly off target. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Zhu Khan, the monster, in trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round. Hold that thought. The monster, dazed. The monster finally goes down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to look at his corner. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Got right. Push it up. Get on with the job.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Zhu Khan just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Missing with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's call out Jaime Munguia in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to stand on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up.
Munguia now, flat on his back. Is he going to get up? So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home in that jab. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. On to the 4th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
UConn now in some serious trouble. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurt, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for fighters.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. And it's pulled that. Munguia is down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock the... There's the bell for round 5. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
There's a counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in what was. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Monster! Dazed! Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a... There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they deliver it. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. That hook was off target. Punch, counter punch. You can write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Beautiful counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
I'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over. Hold that thought! And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. Here we go. It's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are you looking at here?
Back and forth they go. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And this with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warm. Hold it right there! Shu Khan, the monster, in trouble! And he just put the monster on the canvas! So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, weighed in at 155 pounds. He's 5'8" tall with a reach of 71 inches. Many argue this man is the greatest super middleweight of all time, Carl the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you, but someone that can get...
Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. The Cobra, Carl.
This bout is scheduled.
These two have... And we're underway in round one. Can't land the jab. Did you see that? Amir Khan in some real trouble. And down goes Amir Khan. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes it angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Amir Khan is rocked! The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Come on, let him back into the fight. We're way better than this one. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. There. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting it. You're getting soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. And now you're gonna let him back into it. Work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're the fight. Great round. You were thinking. You were smart. Yeah. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. We go again. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Here we go for round two. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well done with that counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
Oh, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. Didn't wait long to get hold that thought. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But please make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
very final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get it. Go out there. You win this next round. Get out there. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Breathe when you're stepping around. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence and good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap will go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your fight. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Let him win the round, right? You've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there. Finish it.
The bell rings and we start the third. See a jab from these two. Couldn't land that jab. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That hook just can't find the target. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good back together. Get your mind back on the job. Right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few.
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit him in the right spot.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jab won't score. predict. The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, here comes Jaime the Beast Munguia, one of the most intimidating forces. Sugar Ray.
This bout.
Well, I hope you... Here we go for round one. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. No defense for that hook. Nice counter shot. Usually you have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today. Did you see that? Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Munguia now flat on his back. Is he going to get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down,
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. Whoa, wait a minute. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia. And there's the bell for round 2. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There's been sheer panic in that corner. What do? They throw the towel in, but then let him come back out again because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Hold that thought! And Jaime Munguia just got rocked! You're heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And it's the king, Jaime the Beast Munguia, What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is it. This is that place. This is that.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Hook clipped him clean. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. That big hook doesn't land. These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. Through with that jam. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that. Here we go. It's round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won this hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Tight counter shot. Just misses with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And this with that jab. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving him a
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
One of the best rounds I've seen this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Next round. Get back out there and switch on. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it a little bit so you can...
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. And down goes Jaime Munguia. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somewhat
not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that lap. Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
They know the second they touch you, it's dead.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh boy, Amir Khan, dazed. Did you see that? So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
To see more jabs. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What a huge... This is the beginning of round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can't land the jab there. Very close round with tip. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. Good round.
There's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs just feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. These punches coming from every angle. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage, so... There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which fighter will say no mas? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he scores with the counter. Couldn't land that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant